How he's going? We're Mrs. and I have bought a house, so we're moving out of this joint, which I talked about in a couple of videos, maybe a month back. We were thinking of moving out of here, but yeah, we bought a house, so 60-day settlement. We've got 2 months to get this car ready and get ourselves packed up and get out. But it's good. I'm happy. I've got a deadline on this thing, so I was going to start on getting the front panels on it, but I know I got bored, so I just assembled all the doors and got all the windows working and made some adjustments to the doors so they open and close real nicely, just snick. I'll show you. So yeah, got weather strips in, got window winders are all in, so windows roll up, but door handles are in. Put a nicer door handle in this one. They had a fair bit of pitting on that one, but I mean, you can see on the glass, you can see this door came off a car that had been sitting for a long time, so I've got to clean the glass. But yeah, door locks are in. Doors are all adjusted to where they need to be. Next thing I'm going to do is all these door jambs are still Bahama blue. So I mean, this door's got to be painted black. All the door jambs have got to be done, and across here's got to be painted black. And I think before I do that, I'm going to get on and vinyl wrap this roof, so it'll be black with a silver roof, satin silver roof, and I'll paint the wheels black too, because that's going to look stupid. But yeah, I'll get on. I've got some vinyl here. I've been cutting pieces up. Never done this before, so I suppose all I can do is wipe it down and have a shot. Yuck. Wax and grease remover. Alright, so I've got a kit that gives me all the stuff I need. Just got a kit on eBay. It's got all kinds of bits and pieces in there. Couple of blades. Not bad. I think it was $25-30. It was pretty good. But this thing, let's see how this goes. Alright, so now a bit of scrap stuff that I'd cut off, one of the sides. Let's put on there, and that should look good when it's wrapped around. So let's give it a quick shot and see how we go with it. Well, I gotta be honest, I'm a pretty good rapper. I'm pretty stoked with that. I mean, obviously, you can still see the imperfections underneath, and I'm sure it'll look worse in the sunlight than it does in the shed. So, I've done this other pillar and cut a piece of, cut a piece the size of the roof. So now, I'll just trip over some stuff. Yeah, now it's time to peel that out onto the roof. Right. So, I lost my temper. Yeah. Problems that I'm having is the paint's peeling up. This tan epoxy is underneath the black, but the original Bahama Blue is under the epoxy. You can see it's just peeling up. So you end up with sections like this, where I've peeled this bit up to get the air bubbles out of it. And hang on, see if I can get this right. Yeah. I've peeled it up to get the air bubbles out from underneath it, and peeled the paint up. So I've got another piece there, big enough to do this half of the roof. So I could just lay it over the top for that half, driver's half of the roof. I don't know what, the way you're supposed to get the bubbles out is lift the vinyl and then re-smooth it out with the spatula thingy. That ain't gonna work because it's gonna keep peeling the paint up. So I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I might have to just pinprick them and hope for the best. Now, obviously that's gonna let water in long term, but look at that. I'll have a look. The roof ain't real straight anyway. It needs panel beating and filler. So yeah. Well, that's a big improvement. I can't see much, but we got one big spot. I'm going to try and get this. Yeah, one big spot here where the paint came up and it was laid back down, and yeah, anyway, we got where the paint's come up underneath it, and we got bubbles and all sorts. But you know what? It'll be good from, oh there, I overheated it. Maybe I'll try, whatever, anyway. Look, I'm slowly getting there. That's a dent. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I don't really care. Honestly, I just wanted a silver roof on the car because the car's black. And it's summer. This wrap cost me 20 bucks and a couple of hours of my time, so end of the day, I'm not really that annoyed. It's pretty basic. Good from far, but far from good. All right, so we've got some real ugly bits where the paint came off and where it overlaps, and ugly corners and stuff. So this is a very temporary fix, a few months, and then we'll do the candy green here, up here. But right now, summertime, I need the car not black on the roof, and that's this is a cheap, easy solution. So what I've decided is I'm going to do it in sections. I got the last of my wrap here. I'm going to do this in sections like so. May look terrible, but that's what I'm doing. Well, it's actually pretty smooth. I mean, not perfect, but you know, it's actually pretty smooth. I wish you could appreciate. I actually did a lot better job on this one. But the bigger pieces on a flat surface, really hard to manage. I've got to be honest, I hate this and I'm never doing it again. Yeah, I mean, 99% sure I'm never doing this again because this sucks. Yeah, absolutely hate it. Don't recommend it. Leave it to the professionals, fellas. All right, here it is. Rough and ugly, but it's getting there. Ignore that, that'll be fixed later. Yeah, rough and ugly. I mean, when I say rough and ugly, I mean it's rough and ugly, but it'll keep the car from getting too hot in the sun. That's the main thing. That's what it's going to do. Alright. Whip these panels off the front of it again. Make these other parts black. I forgot to film the process of this, so here we are. It's pretty unexciting. Anyway, taping up. So, yeah, give that a bit of a sand, and I give it a bit of a hit with primer. I don't really care too much because this black's only chassis black anyway. It'll just be what it'll be. Yep. Just I'll shoot this with some colour now, or with some chassis black. Hang on. Yeah, I'm happy with getting this out of there. bit of a mismatch because this is might be covered in whatever. I don't know. I was told this chassis black, if you leave it out in the sun, it'll go chalky. I reckon that's what's going on. Oh, whatever. So much of having a car all the one colour. Anyway. Yeah, good enough. That looks pretty decent. Yep, except for this, where I oversprayed because I forgot to mask this section. Oh well, chassis black just wipes off with thinners. So I'll do the other side and call it good. Yeah, pretty decent. Happy enough with that. Bit of a pain that I got overspray there. Yeah, just plumb forgot. But probably should have painted this before I threw it on. But anyway, whatever. I'll throw the other panels on it now and start to gap her up. I'm shooting. Wow. There she is, mate. There she is, fellas. Getting a bit closer to being back together. Yeah, as you can see, you blokes over in the US and Canada, you can see that these were just made out of recycled American panels. That's effectively just a 67 Dart, but it's on a 108 wheelbase instead of 111 like the US Dart, or like the Dodge Dart. But yeah. There she is. Yeah, I mean, I've done a little bit of work aligning the panels. Not really much, but yeah, I mean, I'll get into the brakes soon. Fuel system, still got no fuel tank in it, so still a few things to do. Well, that's about it for us, fellas. Yeah, this video's probably dragging out, so so it's New Year's Eve today. Happy New Year to everybody, and hope you had a Merry Christmas. But yeah, it's New Year's Eve today, and I've got a bloke coming in a week to put the windscreens in it, and then I've got clean the rear brake lines and fill and bleed the brakes, put a tank back in it, and then it's go. So hopefully the next video will be test drive, and yeah, hopefully that's all we got. Hopefully no more dramas. I mean, the amount of headaches I've been having with this car. But anyway, yeah, again, Happy New Year. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, and see you again soon.